We are at the Holiday Inn in North Bay. We booked the accessible room. The accessible room, not a winner. So let's have a look at what is wrong with this picture. And I want to start with the shower. So here I am, getting onto the shower bench because, you know, I don't shower in my wheelchair. So I have to get onto this bench. It's not a bad bench. And I would lift my feet off and move my chair out of the way of the water. And then I'd probably pull the curtain so that it is between me and my chair, right? So here I am. I can reach the control, barely. I cannot reach the shower head. Now I could have pulled that down, obviously, first, but it's still too far away for me to reach if I'm sitting here and wanting to actually hold on to that shower control. Because, you know, I need to lean side to side and wash my backside and spray water in a non-traditional shower way. And I'd like to wash my hair and condition it and use some body wash. And I love to death that they are using dispensers in the shower because then you're not juggling little bottles and they fall on the floor and then it's hopeless. But they're way over there. So totally useless for me. And then there's this. This is what I call a monkey bar grab bar because it is so high. The only thing you could do on it is chin-ups. And I brought my measuring device just to tell you that it is 1,069 millimeters above the finished floor. I think we're looking at 860 as the maximum height for a grab bar in this kind of a situation. So it should be about here. I cannot use this. I can lean on it, but I can't actually use it to get myself off the bench and back into my wheelchair. And now that I'm here, I don't know how I'm gonna get back in my chair. So let's just see how this works, right? Because normally, what I would do, and my body right now is like going pins and needles whoosh, all the way up because I'm sitting on this super hard bench and I have no padding on my butt, right? So that's why a padded shower bench is such a wonderful thing. Like I want to pull up on this to get into my chair. I don't really think I should do that. Oh, yeah, I did it. But just because I did it doesn't mean it should be like this. Right? So, okay. That's the shower. That's issue number one. Not everybody has the strength that I do in my shoulders. So this is issue number two. This toilet, right? If you back up a little bit, then you can get the full view. So again, I get my measuring tool. The distance, and I don't know if you can tell from the perspective in which you're watching, the distance between the toilet seat and the grab bar should be a maximum of like 300 millimeters, which is about 12 inches, right? So you can see that that is more than that. The height of this grab bar is 880. So it's in the very top of the range on which it's above the top of the range in which that grab bar should be installed. And because this is a low toilet, like this is definitely not a tall toilet, it makes that distance farther, which means that grab bar is actually higher than my shoulder. So to get any kind of leverage on it, when I was pulling up my pants on this toilet, I was actually pulling to try and lift myself up, which is not anatomically or ergonomically sound. So that toilet is 410 millimeters off the floor, which is less than code in terms of having a tall toilet. Should be 430 minimum. I wonder it was so hard to get off of that. So yeah, not a lot of color contrast between the floor and the wall. They're like partially protected pipes under the sink. Actually, they're not protected at all because it's just plastic. But this water gets super hot and is not safe. So if it's not safe coming out of the tap, it can be just as hot on somebody's knees that are touching the pipes. And then there's the awkwardness of rolling up to the sink and not being able to reach the soap. You have to roll over to the soap to get the soap and then roll back over here. I know I sound like I'm whining, and you know what? It's because I'm tired. Because I'm tired because I had to, so what? Because I had to make my body work harder than it ought to just to go to the bathroom. That's why home away from home has got to be done well. And where are we?
North Bay?
Yeah, but what's the hotel? Holiday Inn.
Holiday Inn.
If the Holiday Inn isn't getting it right, that means they're not getting it right in every city. Right? All the way across the country. Do better.